sharing tonight's celebration and recognition of these amazing group of seniors. These students have excelled in the 3 A's, academics, arts, and athletics, and also along the way have exhibited acts of kindness, caring, service to school and community, as well as so much more. The list can go on and on. We recognize our recipients this evening for making John F. Kennedy Memorial High School a better place for all, and the best high school in the Woodbridge Township School District, and the best town around. I don't know if Mayor McCormick got that, but also one of the best in the state of New Jersey. We are tremendously proud of our senior scholarship recipients. Thank you, class of 2025. There are additional people and groups of people to thank for this evening, making this evening possible. I'm extremely proud of the staff who assisted in making tonight's program possible. First and foremost, the most important person to put the whole thing together, our scholarship program coordinator, who over the last 5 to 6 months organized, planned, prepared, tying everything together so that it was ready to go for this evening. And we are definitely ready to go. Thank you, Mrs. Hoffman. Before I recognize the next group, I'd like to briefly explain the selection process. You'll see in your program, there's notations denoting whether a scholarship was chosen by the sponsor or the selection committee. Approximately half were chosen by the sponsor. The other half was chosen by our senior scholarship selection committee. And that committee is comprised of our department chair staff, Mr. Baginski, the chairperson of Science and Social Studies, Mr. De Palma, the chairperson of English and World Languages, Mr. McGrory, the chairperson of Math and Business, Mr. Weisenstein, the chairperson of Physical Education, Visual and Performing Arts, and our athletic director, Mr. Wilson, the chairperson of Guidance. In addition, our counseling staff, which is seated towards the back, Ms. Blavel, Ms. Kirk, Ms. Pasquale, and Ms. Short. Thank you, Scholarship Committee. Over the last several weeks, I had the opportunity to speak to all the scholarship recipients. And I basically told them the theme of this evening's program is appreciation and gratitude, and also Mustang pride and Mustang family. This evening would not be possible, and the 60 previous years of award programs would not be possible tonight without the generosity and support of our wonderful sponsors. I believe the most special gift our sponsors give each graduating class is not the award itself, but the feeling of pride, family, caring, and support, and sharing that special connection to John F. Kennedy Memorial High School. Sponsors and presenters here tonight, as well as those who cannot be here, we thank you for your generosity and are grateful for your continued support. Thank you very much. Also, a special thank you to our parents, guardians, our families, friends, sharing these awesome, amazing students with us these last 4 years. Thank you, parents and guardians and families. Seniors, please enjoy this evening, this program. Appreciate the people who have supported you, encouraged you, believed in you, family, friends, faculty and staff, advisors, coaches, and administrators. Now, I'm not one to make formal speeches a lot. I like to speak from the heart. And when I say gratitude and appreciation, it's about our sponsors and our presenters that show that and recognize our senior class recipients. This is the 61st year, and we haven't done this before in this setting, but what we're going to do, the senior class recipients are going to show their gratitude and appreciation by showing off their school spirit. So senior class recipients, please stand up. This week, the last time that you do this, the louder you are, the more appreciation and love you show our sponsors and our presenters this evening. So here we go. MU! SC! GS! Oh, what's that? They don't do that at any other high school in this district or anywhere else, I can guarantee you that. At this time, it's an appropriate time to bring up our leader, our building principal, and alumni of John F. Kennedy Memorial High School, Dr. Parry.
Let's give it up for Mr. Carrasio. If you only knew the time and energy that he puts into this, it's truly a labor of love for him, and it's awesome to watch it all come together, and he never accepts any help. So, Mr. Carrasio, thank you for everything you do. Ms. Hoffman as well, thank you. Thank you to the team that Mr. Carrasio laid out before. Without everyone here tonight, this just doesn't happen. Thank you, presenters. Thank you to those who have been here for the last 30 years. Those of you also, some are brand new and presenting an award for the first time. So either way, you're welcome. Your generosity is always appreciated, and I thank you for recognizing this fine group of kids from the class of 25. I also want to thank Mr. Nazim Mohammed is here tonight from the Board of Ed. We appreciate you taking this rainy night to join us. Like I would say, it might be awful outside, but it's a beautiful day to be a Mustang, and it's a beautiful day to celebrate some of the members of the class of 25. Parents, whether this is your first time here, or this is baby number 3 or 4 for you, and you've been doing this for a long time, tonight's evidence that you've done something right. We don't get, as parents, a lot of recognition for doing the right things. But if your baby is here sitting with us tonight, that's evidence that you've done something, and you all deserve a little credit for that. So congratulations to parents. Dan Harris is here too, current Board of Ed president. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Always a fan. Seniors, you're not here by accident. You're here because you made an impression on someone, an impression that was positive and impactful and compelled someone to recognize you tonight. You should be proud of yourselves, but you also should be humbled by this experience. Back in 1995, you're all smart, don't do the math on this, I was sitting in those chairs, waiting like you are. I knew I wasn't the smartest in the class. I knew that I definitely gave my teachers a harder time than I should have. But I left this awards ceremony that night in 1995 with the new knowledge that someone in the faculty saw something in me, something that I probably didn't see in myself at that time. I probably wouldn't have liked 17-year-old me. But now I get to see this from the other side, the inside, and this is really an awesome process, and I don't know that anything any of us could say will really do it justice the way the selection committee advocates for you, and they negotiate and they debate over which student is perfect for each award. Really, I want you to leave here, and Mr. Carrasio said it, with an appreciation. It took me, here I am 30 years later, and it really gives me a new appreciation for that night 30 years ago. So kids, we are super proud of you all. I'm happy that so many wonderful members of the class of 25 are recognized. So congratulations, and go Mustangs. Thank you. Am I giving it to Mr. Schmidt? At this time, I'd like to introduce Board of Education member, Mr. Mohammed.
So I did a quick math.
calculation there. You said you were 17 when you were sitting here? Yeah. So can you guess how old he is?
48.
All right, so good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. I think this event, similar event is going on at other schools in the district, but this is my home. This is my special place because my two kids went here. They graduated from here at JFK. So JFK has a special place in my heart because at that time there were so many functions that we attended, so many auctions and shows and whatnot that we came to, as well as open houses. So good evening to everyone, the administration, all those who put this together, the sponsors, proud parents, teachers, and especially, most importantly, these seniors that are sitting here in the class of 2025. And you're probably trying to figure out how long is this speech going to take? Well, this speech is actually going to be much shorter than the amount of time that you spend scrolling through TikTok or whatever social media app you use. My daughter said TikTok is not cool for her generation, so I don't know what they're using. So tonight, as we prepare, as you prepare to come on stage and move into what your adults are telling you and calling the real world. Have you heard that before? When you get into the real world, I want to reflect on one small but mighty chapter from the holy book for Muslims, the Holy Quran. This is a place of learning, so I hope that I can share some of this knowledge with you. And the verse goes like this. It's chapter 103, and it's called Al-Asr, A-S-R. By time, indeed mankind is in loss, except for those who believe, do good deeds, encourage truth, and encourage patience. Again, that's chapter 103 in the Quran. Now, in these 3 short verses, God reminds us that time is not just ticking for us, it's teaching us. So think about that. Time is not just ticking, it's teaching. And it's reminding us that if we are not careful, it can slip away faster than a Friday afternoon final exam. I look at that number up on the banner there, and it says 61. And that number means something to me, and it probably means something to some of the seniors or the adults in the room. You here, class of 2025, you're standing on what we call the edge of adulthood. You're not an adult yet, but you're on the edge of adulthood. In my faith, we tend to think that you're not an adult until you're 40. But, you're holding more time with you. You're holding more freedom than ever. And while that freedom is exciting, because we have 17 more days for the semester to finish. So while that freedom is exciting, it's also like being forced to drive a car without a GPS. You know what GPS means? I had to look it up, I forgot. So it's up to you to steer that vehicle without a GPS. Now, chapter 103 tells us how to avoid wasting your time in 4 steps. I'm sure your parents probably told you that, or your teachers probably told you that. Stop wasting your time. Number 1, believe. Believe in God. Number 1. Believe in yourself. Believe your worth and your ability to shape the world. Don't let self-doubt waste your time. We spend a lot of time, and I'm sure we look back, maybe some of the adults, you look back and you said, if I had more time, I should have done this, I should have done that. So you are at a point where you have a lot of time and you have a lot of freedom ahead of you. Make use of it. Second, number 2, do good deeds. I have to repeat that, do good deeds. What do good deeds mean? Well,
It could be changing the whole world, which is kind of in a bad place right now. Or it could just be changing a flat tire for someone outside in the rain and not complaining about it. Any small actions of goodness, they compound over time, meaning they build and they multiply over time. Sometimes the common saying is pay it forward. Have you heard that before? Pay it forward? But doing good deeds, it's like interest in your bank account, except that the interest is more holy, is not holy, but the time aspect of it is compounded. Encourage the truth. Speak up, even when it's hard. Be the one in the group chat that says, maybe we shouldn't. You think about that. Maybe we shouldn't. Speak up. And fourth, encourage patience, which I'm asking you to have right now. Because let's be honest, life after high school is 90% waiting. 90% waiting. Waiting for jobs, waiting for grades, and some of you will find out waiting for your laundry to finish. Now look, you're not going to get it right the first time. None of us did. You're probably going to oversleep. You're probably going to make mistakes. And you're probably going to try to microwave metal. Has anybody done that before? I did that. But if you keep these four, don't do it, okay? If you keep these four pillars in mind, faith, action, truth, and patience, then even these small detours will have some value to you. And yes, there are days that you're going to ask yourself, was high school the easy part? Yes or no? The answer is yes and no, because it feels that way. In closing, time is the one test you cannot cheat on. You cannot retake time. You cannot pause time. But it's also the greatest gift you've been given, the class of 2025. Go out there and spend your time with intention. Make mistakes, make memories, write a difference. But whatever you do, don't waste it. It's my understanding that there's close to 400 kids in the high school class, and I did a quick calculation, a quick look at the number. I think there's like about 80 of you here tonight out of that large class, so you are very fortunate, and you deserve to be here. Surah Al-As, chapter 103 of the Quran reminds us, everyone is in loss unless they live with purpose. There are many people that pay psychologists and go to institutions just to think about having a purpose in life. But think about that. Live with a purpose. Again, thank you and congratulations to the class of 2025.
The first two scholarships in tonight's program, 1 and 2 in the program, the Mayor John E. McCormick Community Service Award and the Mayor John E. McCormick Accounting Award presented by Mayor McCormick.
Thank you very much. First, congratulations to Principal Parry and all the administrators and teachers and staff at JFK High School. I think this school is terrific. Every year you excel, every year you outperform all the other schools, and I think that's terrific. Now, I've probably attended more senior nights in my career as mayor at all 3 schools than any other human being, right, in my last 18 years. I can guarantee you that was the only time I have seen whatever you call that you just did, the cheer, I don't know what it was, but no one has ever done that before in front of me in my career. And I think it's really cool. It shows a tremendous amount of school spirit. It shows how much you like each other. It shows how much you like the teachers and staff and principals. So nice job, really, very nice job. First up, the Community Service Award goes to Sophie Halarchik. Academically, Sophie has consistently taken accelerated courses and moved into some honors and AP courses to challenge herself, resulting in an improvement of rigor and grades. Being in the top 15% of her class, she is acknowledged as an NJ star. Sophie has taken band all 4 years, and she truly loves her liberal arts courses. She won the University of Vermont Book Scholar Award. Personally, Sophie has participated in many school activities. DEI Student Council, Heroes and Cool Kids, was one of 5 students asked to be on the Superintendent's Council and Narrative 4. She most enjoyed her time spent with the marching band because she's been able to further her love for music and lead others during rehearsals and performances. She has worked at a summer camp for 3 years for the town at the community center, where she became certain she wants to work with children in the future, specifically in the field of psychology and counseling. Sophie is president of our Showing Tolerance and Respect Stars Club and a drum major of our marching band. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Halarchik. I don't hug everybody, but I know her. And by the way, I didn't pick her. This one came from the school. I never pick. There's like 80 kids, you heard Nizam say. I make 1 friend and 79 enemies. I don't pick. Next up, being a CPA, we always give an accounting award, and this one this year goes to Mikhail Ali Sheikh. Mikhail is dedicated to his academic studies, ranking in the top 10% of his graduating class. This year, Mikhail has continued to challenge himself by taking advanced placement and dual enrollment courses. He has been awarded as an AP Scholar with distinction for demonstrating college-level achievement through his AP courses and exams. During his junior year, he was inducted into the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and Business Honor Society. Mikhail's a natural-born leader and exemplifies the commitment to excel through his active participation in both school and community events. In Future Business Leaders of America, Mikhail devotes his time unselfishly to our high school. Outside of school, he volunteers his time at the local temple with Karen Share Foundation as the Assistant Youth Coordinator. He plans to attend Rutgers, nice job with that, Honors College in the fall, and pursue a career in business. Mikhail, congratulations. And just quickly, congratulations to all of you. You heard Nizam say, Mr. Muhammad say, how many kids in the class? In the 300s. There's only 80 some odd here. Some of your best friends are not here. Your classmates are not here. You're here. You should be very proud of yourself just for being here tonight, that you were chosen for a scholarship by either the sponsor or by the school. And same thing with the parents. Their friends are not here. Your friends might not be here. The people you go to their games with aren't here. The people you go to their art exhibit aren't here. The people you go to PTA meetings with aren't here. But you're here, and that means you raised a kid that's good enough to be here, so congratulations to all of you too.
The next scholarship in the program to be presented is number 3 in the program, the Leo Gennarelli Memorial Scholarship by the Island Volunteer Fire Company number 1, to be presented by Mr. Dev Patel.
So we have 2 people that we're giving the scholarship to. The 2 people are Mahi Patel and Saad Kareem Jr.
The next 2 scholarships in the program to be presented are the Joseph Lewis Memorial Scholarship and the Alvin Williams Memorial Scholarship, to be presented by Detective Michael Harris.
Good evening, everybody. So I'm here on behalf of, obviously, the Woodbridge Police Department. I'm also here on behalf of PBA Local 38. PBA, for those of you who do not know, PBA Local 38 is our local union. It's comprised of 233 police officers, members. So there are two scholarships that we give every single year, one being the Joseph Lewis Memorial Scholarship and then the Alvin Williams Memorial Scholarship. Both gentlemen were officers that were killed in the line of duty. In the history of Woodbridge Township Police Department, which dates back to 1895, we've only had, luckily, and 2 officers who have died in the line of duty. So this is our way of honoring them, continuing to honor them, and we will for as long as forever. So without further ado, just a brief story about Joseph Lewis. September 18, 1932, he was operating a motorcycle. Some of you who know this story, in the Avenel section of Woodbridge Township, he was monitoring traffic, and he observed a group of motorcyclists who were traveling Route 1 South at the intersection of Avenel Street and Route 1. Obviously, doing his job as a police officer, he was following the traffic laws himself, and he was trying to he attempted to conduct a motor vehicle stop of this motorcycle. Sped up, exceeded 80 miles an hour, which today is not that fast, but back in 1932 it was. Locked handlebars with the front motorcyclist and eventually lost control, causing his death. Passed away at Perth Amboy General Hospital late that evening. This is how we honor him by giving a scholarship every year. So the recipient of the Joseph Lewis Memorial Scholarship is going to be Fabiha Zaman.
Oh, yeah, please. You don't mind?
If you don't take a picture, it didn't happen, right? Okay, so the Alvin Williams Memorial Scholarship. Alvin Williams was an officer, September 6, 1979, was eating lunch at a local pizzeria in the Colonia Avenel section of Woodbridge Township. Was alerted that there were 2 small children that were drowning in the midst of Tropical Storm David. He ran out without any regard for his own life, attempted to save these 2 drowning children, a 10 and an 11-year-old child. Succumbed to his injuries, he drowned, as well as those 2 children. So again, this is how we honor Alvin Williams. We continue to uphold that standard that he did. Selfless service, right? That's what we're supposed to do. So without further ado, Mr. Mark Gardner is the recipient.
The next award to be presented is number 8, the Barron Arts Center Award in memory of K. Jude Gardner. It will be presented by Ms. Sonal Gardner.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. I'm pleased to be here this evening to represent the Woodbridge Township Cultural Art Commission and the Barron Arts Center. The Barron Arts Center provides a variety of cultural activities for citizens of Woodbridge Township and the surrounding communities. From art exhibition, poetry, live drawing, lectures, and concert, Barron Arts Center serves citizens of all ages. Tonight, I'm especially honored to present the Barron Arts Center K. Jude Gardner Award, which is given for outstanding achievement in visual art to a student who has shown talent and intent to pursue art-related field after high school. And I'm really proud to present this award to Sophie Zhu. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
The next award in the program to be presented is number 9 in the program, the Woodbridge Township Retired Educators Award, which will be presented this evening by Mrs. Helen Louise Lawrence.
I'm going to tell a tale out of school. When I retired, he was a sophomore. And a very good student. I'm very happy to be with you. I'm always glad to come back to Kennedy, and especially on such happy occasion. I am presenting for the Woodbridge Township Retired Educators. And that award is given to, obviously, a graduating senior who's been involved in school activities, who also is in the top half of the graduating class, and who hopes to become an educator. The award tonight for 2025 is going to Bansari Trivedi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thank you.
The next award to be presented is number 11 in the program, the American Irish Association of Woodbridge, the Justin McCarthy Award, presented by Ms. Joan Diaz and Ms. Janet Wong.
Good evening, everybody. The American Irish Association of Woodbridge gives this award to kids that do an essay for our club. They write about their Irish heritage. They also do a lot of activities for the community. So we're proud to always give them awards for us. This scholarship is awarded to two recipients, George Allen and Lorelei Lorenzen. Hi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, George.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you.
The next three awards to be presented this evening, number 13, the Melanie F. Pross Memorial Scholarship, number 14, the President's Council Scholarship Awards, and number 67, the WTEF Emily Green Memorial Scholarship. All three will be presented by Ms. Dorothy Voorhees.
Good evening. First, I'd like to congratulate each senior here and the entire class of 2025. You've worked so hard to get to this point, and you each have a bright, promising future ahead. As he said, my name is Sarah Voorhees, and I have 3 scholarships to present. First, I'm going to begin with the Melanie Pross Memorial Scholarship. Melanie is my mom. She had a heart for helping anyone and everyone she could. She loved to host fundraisers, bake sales, disaster relief efforts, and pass that generous spirit on to me and her other children, as well as her grandchildren. She also felt strongly about supporting students who were joining the military or attending trade schools or community college. On behalf of my entire family, I'd like to present this scholarship to Nishi Dahlia and wish you much success in the future. The next scholarship I'm presenting is the Emily Green Memorial Scholarship given by the Woodbridge Township Education Foundation. The WTEF is a small committee of volunteers within the school community comprised of teachers, parents, and local business professionals dedicated to a partnership of lifetime learning, supporting students, faculty, and staff, and we also raise funds to purchase educational items for all of our district schools. Our award is named after a woman who worked so tirelessly to foster the aims and goals of this group. The WTEF felt the tremendous loss of Emily a few years ago and created this award to memorialize and honor her, an administrative secretary in the district who was the glue that held this committee together. On behalf of the WTEF, I am very pleased to present the Emily Green Memorial Scholarship to Marcus Bullock. Congratulations, good luck. And one last scholarship. The last one I'm presenting tonight is on behalf of the Woodbridge Township President's Council. The President's Council is a group led by PTO and staff members in the district we have two main goals. Our first goal is to connect families in our district with key leadership such as the Board of Education, the superintendent, the mayor, and other key stakeholders to share pertinent information and also to build community within these groups. Our second goal is to raise funds to present scholarships to you seniors each year at each of the 3 high schools in town. Raising funds is coupled with honoring a volunteer of the year from each school in the district. Each year, we aim to honor a graduating senior who will be attending a local school and has contributed to the community. I'm pleased to present this year's President's Council Scholarship to Jera Viuya.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Best wishes, everyone.
The next 3 scholarships are number 15, 16, and 17 in the program. The Elizabeth and Michael D. Couch Memorial Award, the Woodbridge Township Athletic Alumni Association Hall of Fame Awards, and the Herb Hollowell Scholar Athlete Award. The mayor wanted to know what we did. And what we did was we showed our Mustang pride and spirit. And the presenter this evening, Miss D Leonardo, is the best example of Mustang pride and spirit there is. Miss D!
Do we have to stand next to you, like, just in case you lean?
I think I'm okay. I'll keep leaning.
All right.
Well, congratulations, seniors. This is a great night, and you're so well deserving of all the honors and recognition that you're receiving. You know, I had so much fun coming back here on Mondays and Fridays after I retired until all this happened, but I'll be back. You'll be gone, but I'll be back. I'll be trying. Okay, so we have a couple awards. The first one, the Elizabeth and Michael D. Couch Memorial Awards. These are awards presented to 2 seniors who plan on continuing their education and have demonstrated compassion, a sense of humor, and contributed time and effort on behalf of the school and community. These awards are given in memory of my parents, and I'm very proud to present these to Manav Speak Chinham and Jaden France. Congratulations. I got to get pictures later with you guys. All right, next up is the Woodbridge Township Athletic Alumni Association Hall of Fame Award. So Woodbridge Township has a Hall of Fame committee, and it's been rejuvenated since, I guess, the past 7 years. It was in an organization long ago when I was an athlete, because I actually am in the Hall of Fame, believe it or not, and it's not for fitness walking, but I'm in the Hall of Fame. So in order to be eligible for the Athletic Hall of Fame, you have to be 20 years out of high school. So those of you who are athletes now, in 20 years, you could be nominated and maybe you'll get into the Hall of Fame, so good luck with that. So the Hall of Fame presents an award to a male and female athlete who represented their sport in both performance and leadership. The recipients demonstrate a competitive spirit, great enthusiasm, a sense of fair play, and exhibit good sportsmanship and pride in their activities. These awards are presented to Lorelei Lorenzen and Dylan Driz.
Good job, Lenny. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Do I get a mix?
Yeah, I gotta get pictures later, for the organization. Gotta get pictures. All right, next up, the Herb Hollowell Scholar Athlete Award. I won't go into the whole write-up about Herb Hollowell, but this is a brand new award that was just instituted in 2025. Just a brief thing about Mr. Hollowell. When he graduated Woodbridge High School. He was an outstanding athlete, went to Penn State on a track and field scholarship, came back to Woodbridge Township, taught at Woodbridge High School, phys ed, coached many sports. JFK opens up, he comes over to JFK, he's in the phys ed department. He institutes the track and field program and cross-country program here at JFK. He taught for many years and then ended his career as a guidance counselor for 22 years at JFK. But while he was a coach here, he was an outstanding coach and had many individual and state championships and just an outstanding coach. So this award in honor of Herb is presented to a scholar athlete who represented their sport, cross-country or track and field, in both performance and leadership. The recipient demonstrates a competitive spirit, great enthusiasm, a sense of fair play, exhibited good sportsmanship and pride in their activities. The award is presented to a senior of high academic standing who has plans for a post-secondary education, either college, technical, or trade school. This year's recipient, the initial recipient of the first ever Herb Hollowell Scholar Athlete Award, Nicholas Hine.
Congratulations.
Just a little tidbit of advice on my personal situation, and kind of ties into Mr. Carrasio. Don't take anything for granted. Your life can change in an instant. One day I'm walking 15, 20,000 steps a day. The next day, I slip down a couple stairs at home, fracture my ankle, and I barely can walk from that chair up to here. But what you have to realize is that you're gonna face challenges in life, whether it's work, or school, or your career, or your family life, or finances, or your health. But you have a choice. You have no control over what happens to you. The only thing you can control is how you react and how you respond. So my advice is, make a plan, accept the reality, adjust, adapt, believe in yourself, believe that your comeback is going to be greater than the setback. And above all else, stay Mustang strong.
The next award to be presented in the program is number 18, the Jack Frost Senior Memorial Award, presented by Mr. Jack Frost.
Thank you, Mr. Gracio. Since my father's passing back in 2009, the Frost family, through my mom Barbara, who worked in the office for about 20 years, has awarded the Jack Frost Senior Memorial Scholarship. It's given to a student athlete that exhibited the qualities that my dad enjoyed seeing, competing hard on the athletic field as well as representing themselves well in the classroom and in the community. By way of background, we moved into the house in Island in 1960. The school wasn't even built yet. Our backyard faces the end zone of the football field, so I kind of felt like we lived on campus my whole life when we were growing up. But my dad got to see all the great Mustang sporting events, from the '67 undefeated football team all the way through the '09 state championship baseball team before he passed. But he would be a fixture at a lot of the Mustang events. He saw my siblings as well as myself play for the Mustangs, and two of my kids play for the Mustangs. But trust me, he didn't need a relative to be at a Mustang sporting event. Essentially, we try to pick someone that we feel he would have enjoyed watching play, and I think we did that again this year with Lorelei Lorenzen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
The next award to be presented this evening is number 20 in the program, the Gerard Polukowitz Jerry P. Student Athlete Award, which will be presented this evening by Mrs. Alina Espada.
Good evening, Dr. Parry, Mr. Carrasio, Dr. Valente, Mr. Weisenstein, department heads, faculty, staff, parents, friends, and students, and other dignitaries. It gives me great pleasure to have been asked to present these two scholarships in honor of my late husband, Jerry Polukowitz, my husband of 39 years. I would be remiss if I did not thank both Mrs. Heaney and Ms. Doran for starting an interest in having a scholarship in Jerry's memory. So thank you, ladies. And please forgive me, I forgot my reading glasses, so this is this is a little bit difficult. But I would, Jerry's mother liked to say that Jerry was born with a ball in his hands. He loved every sport, but he particularly liked high school and college basketball. As he was older, he became an umpire for both baseball and softball, and also a tennis official. Now, he had an MBA, so he spent most of his life working in the financial sector, but he really enjoys sports and spending time with the young people that he met. Jerry's Jerry's two favorite high schools were his alma mater, St. Joseph High School in Metuchen, and also John F. Kennedy Memorial High School. I am very sorry that Jerry couldn't be here to see how much he was appreciated by all of you. And I thank you, all of you, from the bottom of my heart, for caring about Jerry and appreciating what he had to offer. The two recipients of the scholarship are Lorelei Lawrenson and Bill Andres. I knew your brother first. I was his math teacher.
Oh, really?
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
The next scholarship to be presented in this evening's program, the Linda Squalacci Memorial Scholarship, to be presented by Mr. Paul Ternambi and Ms. Ginger Ternambi.
I just want to tell you that dreams do come true. We met in high school. First of all, I wanted to say that the way that you could win this award for the domestic violence response team that's presented on behalf of Linda Squalacci, the students had to write an essay. And we got essays from all three of the Woodbridge high schools, Colonia, Woodbridge, and JFK. And I will tell you the worst part was one was better than the next. And I kept saying to myself, why did I volunteer to be on this committee? I don't know how to pick one out. They're all good. And it's very hard when everybody does such a good job. But that will only make the winner feel that much better, that his or hers, I'm not going to tell you who yet, was just a little bit better than all the rest. So that's why that particular person won. But that's a good thing, because it meant that they took a lot of trouble to investigate the information regarding domestic violence and put it down on paper. And that if nothing else, they learned about it. They learned what it was and what was involved. So, this year's winner is a senior at JFK Memorial High School.
Of course.
I gave it away, right? He plans to attend the College of New Jersey to study mathematics secondary education. And he would like to return to JFK one day as a teacher, a math teacher. You don't have to worry, he didn't say anything about being principal. While he spent his last few years here at JFK, he was a varsity member of the spring and winter track teams. He was captain and varsity member of the cross-country team. He won MVP for the cross-country and spring track on his junior year. He won the Mustang Award for cross-country in senior year. And I was wondering, does that mean that he had to race on a horse or with horses or run against the horses? I wasn't quite sure. In the summer of 2024, you were supposed to laugh, you know. In the summer of 2024, he worked as a camp counselor for Woodbridge Parks and Playgrounds. He also worked as a camp counselor for the special needs program summer camp that was hosted at school number 27. It is with great pleasure that we would like to call up Nicholas Hine. Did you recognize your words?
Yeah. Thank you.
I am a hugger. Don't go yet. Okay.
Wait, don't go.
Wait, don't go yet.
Oh, we're taking a picture?
Yeah, no, we also got more stuff for you. Okay. The Linda Scolacci Memorial Scholarship Award, which is sponsored by the Woodbridge Township Domestic Violence Response Team. This certificate is presented to Nicholas Hine in the hope that it will serve as inspiration to encourage him to always reach for the stars. And I'm sure you will. And we hope this will help you. And when you come back to JFK, call us up so we can come over and see that you achieved your dream.
The next award to be presented is number 22 in the program, the Esquires of Woodbridge Scholarship, to be presented by Mr. Ken Minorando.
I just reminded Dr. Parry that I knew him when he wore diapers. Yeah, that's a long time ago. My name is Ken Minorando, and I'm looking out here at the students, and I get a little bit of a chill because it excites me, because I'm looking at America in the next 20 years, 30 years. I graduated Woodbridge High School in 1969. I played football on this field. I wrestled in that gym. I ran track. Look at me now. 57 years ago, when the three schools had just separated, we started a boys' fraternity called the Esquires. And we were a bunch of party guys. That's what we did. We threw parties, we had bands, and we had dances and so forth. In 2016, 5 of us got together and reinstituted the Esquires. And we threw a party. We had a dance, and it was a wild party, and it was great. So we decided we wanted to have more parties. But to have parties, you got to raise money because it costs money to have a party. You guys all know that, right? So we started raising money, and as you will learn as you go out into the world, if you're going to raise money, Uncle Sam wants a piece of it. So to raise money, you have to account for it. So I suggested we become a not-for-profit organization to raise money to give back to the community that gave us so much. And we are a group of graduates of JFK, Colonia, and Woodbridge who have been friends for over 55 years.
And I ask you, just take a look around at each other. Just look at each other and hope that you can be as tight as we are in 55 years, because that's what you're going to take with you. High school never leaves you guys. Never leaves you. You never, ever truly graduate. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. This is the truth. Okay, so we give an award to the 3 high schools, and it's for a student who we hope pursues a career or an education, at least in special ed. Doesn't always work out that way, but this year it's a privilege for me to be here to give this award to Rima Khan. So parties are not only to fall down from, they also do good.
Congratulations, Rima.
Thank you very much.
The next award in the program is number 23, the Woodbridge Democratic Organization Scholarship, to be presented by Mr. Daniel Harris.
Good evening. Mr. Carrasio, like the mayor had said, that was awesome, and you've truly found your home here, so nice work. Good evening. My name is Dan Harris. I am actually, Dr. Parry, 8 days ago, I moved to the town council. So 8 days ago, I was school board president, and for the past 8 days, I've been with the Township Municipal Council. It was a pleasure serving you all for the past 12 years. It was exciting for me, actually it's 12 plus years, is that when I started on the board, you all were entering kindergarten. So it's a nice going full circle here. First up, congratulations to you all, the 80 of you getting 1 or more scholarship this evening. And to our guidance department and all of our donors, thank you for all your work in putting this together and donating your money, raising money, and so forth. So I am here this evening in a political capacity on behalf of the Woodbridge Township Democratic Organization, who is proud to present an annual scholarship to 1 graduating senior from each of the 3 high schools who exhibit a commitment to leadership, service, and has plans or interest in pursuing a career in public service. This award was selected by the guidance department, and this year's honoree is none other than Kaya Upadhyaya. Do my best. Have a good night. Thanks.
The next 2 scholarships in the program, number 24 and number 25, the Instrumental Music Department Award and the John Philip Sousa Band Award, will be presented this evening by the director of our Instrumental Music Program, Mr. Cabrera.
Good evening, and congratulations to all of tonight's recipients. Every year, the JFK Instrumental Music Department recognizes students that exemplify a dedication to perfecting their craft and a dedication to the JFK Music Program. These students are always in multiple ensembles and almost always hold leadership positions. Most importantly, they know what it means to work together to create something bigger than the individual. The first student I'd like to recognize has been involved in concert band, wind ensemble, and indoor percussion ensemble. She is a 4-year member of the Marching Mustangs and a 2-year member of the Woodbridge Township District Honors Band. She is a 2-year member of Tri-M Music Honor Society and is the current vice president of the JFK Tri-M chapter. She has always been a mature student, providing thoughtful feedback in leadership meetings. I know her professionalism will get her far in the future. Clarinet section leader, Nikita Garuda. The second student I'd like to recognize has been involved in concert band, wind ensemble, and is a 4-year member of the Marching Mustangs. She has always been dedicated to every ensemble she was in, seeing through every task with humble professionalism. She has always been quick to volunteer to help out at the elementary and middle school concerts, tuning students and helping them repair their instruments, and it has been an absolute pleasure to have her in my program. Ruth Matthew. The John Philip Sousa Band Award is the highest award a high school band member can receive. Recipients show utmost dedication to the JFK Instrumental Music Program year after year, dedicating a large amount of time to making the program better. This year's recipient has been involved in almost every instrumental ensemble we offer here at JFK: concert band, wind ensemble, indoor percussion, and the JFK Jazz Machine, as well as the Woodbridge Township District Honors Band for the past 2 years. She's a 2-year member of Tri-M Music Honor Society and is the current treasurer of the JFK Tri-M chapter. She's been a member of the Marching Mustangs for 4 years, being selected as field major her junior year and drum major her senior year. She's always been quick to volunteer to perform in elementary and middle school concerts over the years. She's always been a dependable student, and has been a pleasure watching her grow into the mature and responsible musician and leader she has become. Drum major Sophie Halarzeg.
The next award to be presented this evening is number 26, the Vocal Music Department Awards, to be presented by our Director of our Vocal Music Program, Mr. Casey.
Good evening. Hi, I'm Mr. Kasem. I'm the Director of Vocal Music here at JFK High School. I'm very happy to say that in the now 4 years that I've been here, I have had a dedicated group of students who have been with me since the very beginning. These students have been instrumental in establishing and building up a program that not only creates music at an extremely high level, but that, more importantly, values community and camaraderie. These students have demonstrated a high degree of artistry and dedication to the craft and to the JFK Choir program. It brings me joy that they will both be attending my alma mater, Rutgers, one with the intention of continuing to perform in their choirs, and one with the intention of stealing my job when she graduates with her music education degree. So congratulations to Milton Reyes and Teresa Perez.
Congratulations. I'll take it. We take a picture. Oh, sure. Go ahead. Hey, I got you, bro. We're holding up the show. So. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's my goat. That's my goat.
The next award to be presented, we're going to move to number 35 in the program, the French National Honor Society Award, to be presented by our French National Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Eisel.
Bonsoir. Congratulations to all of you. I don't know how I'm going to hold it together because this is a really, really, really special group of kids. So in my class, as we move on, yes, we do grammar, but my most important thing is to have my students be able to communicate and lose their fear of actually speaking the language. And I know that I have done that. I have been blessed, honored to really teach the most amazing group of kids for the past 2 years. I met them as juniors, very shy, very timid, and then they became amazing French for National French Honor Society kids. They allowed me to be me as I allowed them to be them. And they are the source of us teachers. We know, we remember some students for certain reasons. We talk about students for certain reasons. This group will always be remembered for all of the right reasons. We kind of grew together, we had fun together. So I asked them at the very end of last year, I said, okay, first day of school, you have to write up a paragraph. Why French? Pourquoi France? Pourquoi français? 4 years of French, why? And they came up with the most amazing, I guess, essays, which we converted into really the most amazing video, which we would not have been able to do without us being such a united group. It is my honor and my pleasure to present 5 this time awards. It was so hard. I wish I could give every single person in the French Honor Society an award. However, that was impossible. So, in no particular order, Jules Samuels, she was our techie, our always there, always fixing everything, the calm amidst the storm. Jules, where are you? I don't know what we're gonna do without you. And then I have my dynamic duo, who as juniors were always there for me. Whenever I was nervous that I wasn't gonna have volunteers for bake sales or for whatever reason, they were there. They became my VPs, and honestly, I can say that my confidants, my friends, mes filles, my girls, again, they were like amazing. My director, the person that corrected the director, the one with the clipboard that did the takes for our video, Anjali Anil Nair and Serena Indiga. My dynamic duo, don't you dare leave. Okay, now, my secretary. So Arush, if you think that I inspired you, my friend, you inspired me, because you were kind of the glue that was always there. He was always being perfect, always writing up our stories, always correcting all of everyone's little lists and everything else. Arush is probably smarter than I am, and I wish you the best. So Arush Kandari, my secretary. Now this one I know for 4 years. I met her as a freshman when I was covering a French class for her teacher. And it was the beginning of our story. So this particular person, I never had to ask, can you help? Will you be there? And she was really shy, very quiet, and she became really outgoing and the most amazing young lady I have known for a while. They all are. But Ashley Castillo, where are you? There. My president. My president, the most amazing group of kids that I have ever had the honor to work with. They will be sorely missed, but I wish them and all of you the very best of luck. Thank you.
Sorry. You want to take a picture?
The next award to be presented this evening is number 69 in the program, the Woodbridge Rotary Scholarship Foundation Incorporated Scholarships, to be presented by Ms. Fran Ryan.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here tonight. First, I wanted to start off to say, I think that with the choir that sang to us this already, I think there's some American Idol contestants there. I was very impressed. Woo-hoo! Congratulations already to all the award recipients. So excited. So just a quick thing before we announce our recipients, we do have 8. I just wanted to go over a little bit about myself, Fran Ryan. I am the treasurer of the Woodbridge Perth Amboy Rotary Club. I've been a Rotarian for 22 years, and I'm so proud of the work that we put out into the local communities, the service projects, the helping people in need. It is an amazing, intrinsic, wonderful value, and our motto is service above self. And that's what we love. And I know many of you probably know a little bit about Rotary because we have the Interact Rotary Club right within the high schools. And when you go to college, there is the Rotaract. So continue. If you're looking to do service above self, check it out. It's very exciting. We have about 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. And that is what is amazing. So let's continue with the recipients. I just wanted to go over a little bit because I heard a lot of people saying, the presenters, that it was hard, and it was really hard because all of the applications were wonderful. We looked at, primarily 3 categories. We looked at financial need, we looked at scholastic standing, GPA, academic performance, and we looked at extracurricular activities to show well-roundedness. And we also looked at the whole packet because there was a lot of acknowledgement letters from counselors and professors that were amazing, and also your own personal letters that literally, some of them brought tears to all of the committee's eyes. So we just wanted to say great job, and we're so excited to give these scholarships. We have given over $1 million in scholarships, so we will continue to do so. So great job. Without further ado, let's hand out these well-earned scholarships, and I will announce the recipients in alphabetical order. Okay, and if you can do me the honor, when you do come up, please still stand here till we have all the recipients. I'd love to get a picture with all of you. Okay, so here we go. We have Noah DeMorin. We have Nicholas Hine. Thank you. We have Janelise Henriquez. So exciting.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
We have Sebastian Hoyos.
Thank you.
So excited for
Thank
you.
you.
You're very welcome. We have Ihab Kashmiri. Thank you. We have Sherlyn Martinez. We have Dwayne McFarland. For you. And last, but of course not least, we have Achilles too. Let's go, Achilles! Stay right there. I'd love to get a picture of all the recipients. Congratulations, and this is an exciting time. Continue to shine. Come on.
Okay, once again, thank you to our wonderful sponsors this evening, as well as the presenters that came out tonight. We greatly appreciate, again, your generosity, your support, and your spirit. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. At this point in the program, it becomes the Carrasco and Parry Show, where I'm going to take it over here from number 27 in the program until the end of the program. Number 27 in the program, the Thomas G. Kunigonis Senior Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is awarded by the St. Andrews Knights of Columbus in Avenel to a senior who plans to continue their education and has taken an active role in community affairs. This year's recipient, Sakina Glenn. Number 28 in the program, the James Bryan Noth Memorial Award. A scholarship is awarded to the person in the graduating class who typifies the qualities exemplified by James Noth. This scholarship has been given since 1979 and is presented to a well-rounded student who contributed to the general welfare of the school. This year's recipient, Dwayne McFarland. Number 29 in the program, the Joel and Jennifer Ritz Scholarship. One award is presented to a graduate of Indiana Avenue School 18 possessing high academic achievement, the intention to pursue higher education, good citizenship, and a commitment to caring for others. This year's recipient, Yash Sharma. Number 30 in the program, the Social Studies Department Award. An award is given to a member of the class of 2025 who has attained a high average in social studies. This year's recipient, Jewel Samuel. Number 31 in the program, the Lee Vetland Memorial Fund Scholarship. The Lee Vetland Memorial Fund Scholarship was established in 2019 in loving memory of Lee Vetland. Lee was a lifelong resident of Avenel and Colonia. He attended Woodbridge High School before owning and operating Lee's Auto Body and Pine Top Service in Avenel for over 50 years. Through hard work and dedication, he grew his business from a dream and turned it into what it is today. Lee had a huge heart and spent a lifetime giving back to the community and helping others. So it is an honor to give the scholarship in his name. The Lee Vetland Memorial Fund will award a scholarship to a John F. Kennedy Memorial High School student who has an interest in automobiles and or is enrolling in an automotive program after graduation. This student exemplifies the qualities of Lee Vetland, among them his kind and generous spirit, willingness to always help others in need, and the love of the community. The scholarship is presented to Melvin Tejada. Number 32 in the program, the Gerald Cawley Dapper Scholarship. An award is presented to a 2025 graduate seeking a career in the military. This year's recipient, Mustafa Salam. Number 33 in the program, the Teresa Kling Memorial Award. The family of Teresa Kling, mother of two devoted children, Zachary and Brittany, is honored to have her name associated with this scholarship award. She enjoyed the admiration of her students and the support of her fellow teachers, staff, and superintendent. This award is presented to a student who graduated from school, number 24, in memory of Teresa Kling. This year's recipient, Darshana Shaw. Number 34 in the program, the John J. Hoagland and Central Jersey Federal Credit Union Scholarship. In recognition of and to honor his service and dedication to the Central Jersey Federal Credit Union, this scholarship is being given by Central Jersey FCU to a college-bound student in good standing who plans to major in education. Mr. Hoagland served for over 40 years on the credit union's board of directors. He also served as vice principal and principal of John F. Kennedy Memorial High School. This scholarship is presented to Rima Khan. Next, number 36 in the program, the Spanish National Honor Society Awards. The Spanish Honor Society was chartered in 1993 by Mrs. Blanquita Valente. This is a national organization that honors students who have maintained an A average throughout 3 or more years of study in the language. The organization sponsors a number of service-oriented activities throughout the school year. The scholarship is awarded to students who have demonstrated commitment to studying Spanish for 4 years. This year's recipient, Jessica Grajkar, Antonio Martin, Isabella Martinez, Sherlyn Martinez, Magdalene Yu. Number 37 in the program, the Outstanding Science Award. The following students presented with the scholarship from the Science Department for being an outstanding science student. This year's recipient, Vyam Patel. Number 38 in the program, the Grace Horolco Scholarships. The Grace Horolco Scholarships are awarded to graduating seniors who have excelled academically in the sciences and who wish to pursue a college education or career in the biological or medical sciences. This year's recipients, Vyam Patel, Priya Nanda, Anavia Zia, Harleen Brushkowski, Ramneet Paul. Next, number 39 in the program, the Carrie Ann Pasinich Memorial Award. The Pasinich family is presenting a scholarship in memory of their daughter, Carrie Ann. This award is given to a student who best exemplifies the determination and qualities of Carrie Ann. Personal qualities include integrity, a love and appreciation of life, an enthusiastic yearning for knowledge, a commitment and dedication to family, and a genuine concern for people and for our environment. The recipient of this award must be an excellent student athlete who will continue their education in college by majoring in mathematics, engineering, or the sciences. This year's recipient, Mira Patel. Number 40 in the program, the Business Education Department Award. An award is presented to a student for outstanding achievement in business education courses. The following student has demonstrated reliability, perseverance, and a cooperative attitude. This year's recipient, Serena Khan. Serena cannot be here this evening. Number 41 in the program, the Business Honor Society Award. The BHS Award goes to a student who has been a committed member of our organization, demonstrating their leadership skills, entrepreneurial ideas, and academic success. This year's recipient, Alicia Rashman. Number 42 in the program, the Mathematics Department Award. The Mathematics Department Award is offered to a student who truly excelled in mathematics. This year's recipient, Ashrith Pala. Number 43 in the program, the English Department Award. The English Department wishes to honor a graduating senior who has exhibited an excellent love of learning and outstanding character and personality traits. This award is presented to Sebastian Hoyas. Number 44 in the program, the Gifted and Talented Enrichment Awards. The Gifted Child PTO will present 3 awards to qualifying seniors in the Gifted and Talented Enrichment Program who have participated for a minimum of 3 years in high school and who embody the spirit of the program. This year's recipients, Ashrith Pala, Darshana Shaw, Jewel Samuel. Number 45 in the program, the Michael Ficara III Football MVP Award. A plaque is awarded to an outstanding athlete who intends to pursue a career in the trades. This year's recipient, Emmanuel Perez Quiano. Number 46 in the program, the Ron Osborne Physical Education Awards. 2 awards are given to those individuals who have consistently displayed great enthusiasm, a competitive spirit, a sense of fair play, and exhibited good sportsmanship and pride in their activities. This year's recipients, Brendan Denty and Monsi Amiri. Number 47 in the program, the Carrie Hammer Memorial Scholarship. An award is presented to a scholar athlete who best exemplifies the characteristics possessed by Carrie Hammer, a teacher, guidance counselor, and coach for more than 30 years. This year's recipient, Prem Parikh. Number 48 in the program, the Student Council Awards for recognition of outstanding service to school and community. The following awards are presented to Darshana Shah, Monsi Amin, Nishi Dalia.
My bad.
Number 49 in the program, the Martin Tavish Family Award. An award is presented to seniors who have demonstrated great determination and the desire to excel. These awards are given by Mrs. Marcella Martin and her family in memory of her beloved husband, Jim, her parents, Peter K. and Irma Tavish, and her brother, Peter C. Tavish. The recipients are Angie Chigueroa, Priscilla Murillo, and Esther Darler. Number 50 in the program, Catherine E. Hoagland Memorial Award. An award is presented to the following student who has taken advantage of the educational opportunities afforded in high school and has contributed time and effort on behalf of the school and community. This year's recipient, Yuva Pathak. Number 51 in the program, the School 18 Indiana Avenue PTO Award. A scholarship is presented to the following graduate of School 18, Rachel Aponte. Number 52 in the program, the School Number 9 PTO Scholarship. An award is given to a student who is a graduate of Port Reading School Number 9 and is an athlete. This year's recipient, Eddie Santiago. Number 53 in the program, the School 19 Menlo Park Terrace PTO Award. An award goes to a student who is a graduate of Menlo Park Terrace School of good academic standing, has shown motivation, and is planning to further their education. This year's recipient, Serena Adiga. Number 54 in the program, the William J. Podsky Award. An award is presented to the following deserving student in good standing. This year's recipient, Norcas Gonzalez. Number 55 in the program, the School Number 26 Robert Basenek PTO Award. A scholarship will be presented to a former student of School Number 26. The two recipients are George Allen, Om Patel. Number 56 in the program, the Gene V. Posar Memorial Scholarship. A scholarship is presented in memory of Gene V. Posar, former teacher at Kennedy Park School Number 24 for 39 years. The recipients must have graduated from School Number 24 and plan to continue their education. This year's recipients, Amy Patel and Prina Lakawala.
Thank you very much.
Number 57 in the program, the Elias Stevens Memorial Scholarship. The Elias Stevens Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship that is awarded to a Ford's Middle School graduate and who is deserving, dedicated, and hardworking. The scholarship is named for Elias Stevens, a Ford's Middle School student who passed away from cancer in the 6th grade. This year's recipient, Joshua Suarez. Number 58 in the program, the Ford's Middle School PTO Scholarships. Two recipients of this award are former Ford's Middle School students in good standing with plans on furthering their education at a technical vocational school, junior college, or college or university. This year's recipients are Angie Trigueroa and Ariana Shields. Number 59 in the program, the Patricia Amory Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is offered to a 3-year graduate of Islam Middle School who embodies the characteristics of Patricia Amory, a beloved physical education and health teacher. The recipient of this award demonstrates a passion for community service, a love for athletics, and possesses strong leadership qualities. This year's recipient, Lorelei Lorenzo. Number 60, the Mitzi Ford Memorial Scholarship. A scholarship is presented to a student who has plans for post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Bronte Druids. Number 61 in the program, the Woodbridge Township Education Association Award. An award will be presented to a student with high academic standing and who exemplifies outstanding school citizenship and is the son or daughter of a WTEA member. This year's recipient, Nicholas Hahn. Number 62, the Woodbridge Township Supervisors and Administrators Association Awards. 2 awards are presented to members of the graduating class for outstanding academic achievement. This year's recipients, Yash Chartery and Ashrith Kala.
She said to remind you, you skipped 6 on 7. You skipped 6 on 7, she said, just remind you.
6 and 7, yeah. Number 63 in the program, the Faculty Memorial Scholarships. This scholarship fund was created 30 years ago by the faculty in memory of deceased members of the faculty. 2 scholarships in their memory are awarded to Arush Kandari and Suhani Dubey. Number 64 in the program, the JFK Sunshine Club Awards. Awards are given to students who are friendly, kind, uplifting, and demonstrate school spirit. These awards are presented to Leanne Kalma and Brendan Denton. Number 65 in the program, the Middlesex County School Counselor Association Scholarship. This award is provided to a student of the Middlesex County School Counselor Association member who completed an application and has excelled and has an economic... All right, take a breath. Here we go. I'm going to start over. This award is provided to a student of the Middlesex County School Counselor Association member who completed an application and has an excellent academic record. Thank you. Since many academically talented students applied, the committee was particularly moved by the student's essay. This year's recipient, Brittany Hidalgo and Michael Swanson. Number 66 in the program, the Ronald G. Rios Charity Trust Fund Award. This award is given to a student who writes an essay on how to make a positive change in our community or world. This year's recipient, Nicholas Hahn. Number 68 in the program, the New Jersey Buildings and Grounds Association Award. This award is given to a student who is asked to comment on the statement, why a clean, well-maintained, and safe school environment is important and makes a difference in a student's education. This year's recipient, Magdalene Yee. Now we're going to move back to the beginning of the program for the last several scholarships. Number 6 in the program, the Edward A. Strauss Memorial Award. The Edward Strauss Memorial Scholarship is an award given in memory of our dad and grandfather, Ed Strauss. As a father of 7, he served as a coach, mentor, and leader in the community for many years. Active in the Knights of Columbus, Golden Knights, and Golden Knights Youth Program, Island AA, Island Fair, and St. Cecilia's Church, he was loved and respected by many who worked alongside him to serve the community. Most importantly, the youth of our town. This award goes to a student who's been actively involved in the community, who also is able to make a difference, whose aim is also to make a difference. This year's recipient, Suhani Ubed. Number 7 in the program, the Edward T. Strauss Memorial Award. 2 awards are presented by With Eddie's Help, a nonprofit organization established by the Strauss family to honor Eddie Strauss, a 1975 JFK graduate who lost his life while rescuing others on September 11, 2001. These awards are given to students who are academically strong, involved in the community, and have overcome adversity on or off the playing field. This year's recipients, Umair Iqbal and Suhani Patel. Number 10 in the program, the JFK Mustang Club Award. An award is presented to a football player or cheerleader who participated for 2 years or more and plans to further their education. The recipient wrote an essay titled, What It Means to Be a Mustang. This year's recipient, Zachary Taub. Next, number 12 in the program, the Parent Faculty Forum Essay Awards. These awards are presented by the Parent Faculty Forum to the following seniors for writing exemplary essays on the topic of the year. The topic this year was, as a graduating senior, what would you tell an incoming freshman at JFK High School? This year's recipients, Paula Arujo Calderon, Magdalene Yee, Anshul Patel, Azem Al-Kordi.
Number 19.
And lastly, number 19 in the program, the Woodbridge Downtown Merchant Scholarship. A scholarship is presented to a graduate of the class of 2025 upon submitting an excellent essay. The essay topic was, if you were a business owner on Main Street in Woodbridge, what type of business would you own? What would you do to make your business stand out? And what kind of owner would you be? This year's award is presented to Magdalene Yee. Well, we've come to the conclusion of the program. I'd like to thank everybody who's patient with me as my eyes started to get a little blurry at the end. So, once again, the theme of tonight's program, be grateful, appreciate your friends, graduating class of 2025, senior scholarship recipients, as well as those people around us here tonight as representatives of the people who support us, believe in us, and love us. Have a great rest of the year, class of 2025.